Yeah.
What standards do Japanese women have that differ from Western women? Good question. Do you want to go ahead, John?
Japanese women are very
Should be a lot of differences between Japanese women and Western women. And I hope this guy answers the question properly. Let's go.
feminine. They're very demure. They're very modest. They're not combative. They're not trashy. They're not outspoken and loud and obnoxious. They are very honorable women in the sense that they don't just do something and think like, oh, what is this effect going to have on me? They think, oh, what is this going to make my dad look like? What is this going to make my mom look like? What is this going to make my grandma look like?
Spot on. Spot on. I don't even know who this guy is. Well, whoever the fuck this guy is, massive respect. Massive respect. You go online all these days and you find a lot of these bitches acting like it's a free for all and they're constantly making their parents look bad. If this was at the olden times when they had tribes, man, these women would be incarcerated. Let's go.
What's this going to make my uncle look like? So that's a really good girl to have around, a woman that considers
I
how
agree.
her actions are going to affect not only her, but everybody around her.
Love is not enough to keep your husband. You need to also respect your husband. And if you're wondering what does that mean? Respecting him means that when he tells you something, you don't make him repeat it more than once. Respecting him means when he's not around, you still honor him and you act like he's around and you behave in the way you would when he's around. You know what respect means. You do it with your boss, you do it with your father, so do it with your husband because he is the most deserving of respect than anyone else, and that's the way you.
So to be fair, I agree. My opinion is this: women receive love through affection, and men receive love through respect. However, given all things are equal, she's correct. But if my wife or my woman did not, or my girlfriend did not hear what I said, I'm okay with repeating. But a lot of people, a lot of feminists have an issue with this concept, and I understand why. They think that if you respect your husband, you allow him to have something over you. That's not the case. It's more of like it's at the difference between ownership and control, right? When a man has like a Ferrari, do you think he's going to abuse it? When a man has a quality product, he take care of it, make sure it's clean, make sure it has all it needs to survive, and give it the best treatment possible, right? So, just like the car, a guy who appreciates his car, he owns the car. The car is in his name. He's responsible for the car. He provides for the car. Do you think the car feels like it's being controlled? Well, it has controls, but if you stop seeing yourself as just an object, and if you're going to see if women see themselves as an object, think about a very valuable object if that helps. But in my opinion, they're not objects. So I don't. The whole issue with feminism is to see it as control, because when someone controls something or someone, it only has malicious intent or just not straightforward intent, and that's not, what she's referring to. So it's okay, ladies. It's okay to respect your husband. That's our love language. It's okay to respect, and if you cannot respect your husband, really and truly, you cannot love your husband. So if you're with somebody who you cannot respect, that means you cannot love that person, and it goes both ways. So I'm not here trying to attack females. I'm just trying to give you a perspective. So if a man cannot show affection to you, he really actually does not love you in the moment, or maybe he's going through something, but over a period of time he cannot show affection to you. It's something's wrong. Something's wrong. Maybe he loves you, but he has a difficult way of expressing it. But you guys deserve affection. We deserve respect. That's just my opinion.
The most deserving of respect than anyone else, and that's the way you.
I wouldn't go to Poland, to be fair. I wouldn't go to Poland. I'll go to the Philippines, Japan, Malaysia. I'll go to maybe not China per se, but Eastern Asia. I wouldn't go to Europe. The West is going to the Europe. I'm going to Eastern Asia, man. Well, yeah, I counted like 23 females and like two guys. What the hell? This is crazy.
This is a list of 5 countries where you can actually afford to retire by the beach, and number 5 is my personal favorite. Number 1, Ecuador. 500 miles of shoreline, quaint fishing villages, and rent that's 88% less than New York City. Number 2, Vietnam. 2,000 miles of coastline, delicious and cheap food, and cost of living 47% less than the US. Number 3, Belize. Not the cheapest, but still 28% less than the US, and offers the easiest transition through the retired person residency program. Number 4, Colombia. With coastline on both the Pacific Ocean and the Caribbean Sea.
And as we just seen, Colombia has some wonderful looking women. I give them that.
There's lots of beach towns to choose from, and the cost of living here is 61% less than the USA. And number 5, my personal favorite, Thailand. The cost of living is 38%.
I love myself some Thai women. I've only seen them on social media. I've never met one before, but I'm looking forward to my first interaction.
Less than the US, and if you're over 50, you can get a retirement visa. Comment below and let me know which one you'd choose.
Ladies in foreign countries, ma'am, when you see them passport bros leading through the through the crowd with their beer belly and bald heads and colorful ugly shirts, this is how they live in America.
Because, yes, every passport bro is bald, beer belly, and has ugly t-shirts. That's like the prerequisite to be a passport bro. Because we're a private organization and we have to take an oath, and the oath is to be have a beer gut belly and wear ugly shirts and we have to be bald. That's a prerequisite for all passport bros. I don't know who told her the secret, but we move.
This is it. This is what they come home to after you feed them arroz con pollo.
Oh my god. Yo, imagine this in reverse. Just imagine this in reverse. Imagine this in reverse. E- just imagine this in reverse. Imagine this is a man talking about Western women and saying how they're fat and they're obnoxious and this and saying like, oh my god.
This is what they coming home to. Okay. I sprinkle. Okay. This is what they coming home to, baby.